Alright, Matt's under the car doing a little prep here, getting ready for some paint. There's a few areas under the rear end where the suspension mounts and so forth that the brackets and everything welded to the frame rail. We have to go back and prep those for a little bit of paint so we can get the rear end back in the car one last time. And you can see the suspension bars and so forth. We're going to get those painted up. And the rear end is masked off and in epoxy primer and ready to be painted. We're going to paint that tonight. We've got the new control arms in for the car. The ones that came with the kit were a little bit too long and caused the car to set up too high. And so we'll be putting those back in, but we'll get the everything painted up tonight, get the rear end back in the car, and we'll be ready to start on the fuel system. Alright, there's Matt. He's painting our frame rails and the areas under the car where we welded in some suspension pieces and just painting over that. And we're getting ready to put the rear end back in the car. So that's one project going on today. The other one that we're working on right now is making a fan shroud for the radiator. We chose to just make one, and we've got some sheet metal aluminum here that we'll be cutting out and getting it fitted up for the car. So one of the cool things that we've got is a new tool, and I always love new tools. This is an air nibbler, and this sheet metal aluminum is so thin and flimsy that our existing tools, jigsaws, body saws, and cut-off wheels were just not going to be enough, or not going to be the right tool to cut this out. And we're going to put some beads in this thing to give it some strength. So that's what we're working on today. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, we got the rear end all painted up and ready to go back in the car with the correct coilover. So Matt and I will be getting that put back in there today. Okay, well, we got the car suspension pretty much where we want it. We got to raise the front just a little bit. It's sitting a little bit too low. And we got a fender in the hood and cowl just sitting on there for right now. We got to adjust the gaps and get those tightened up. You can see the door gap there is a little bit wide, but just kind of got them sitting on there with like one bolt each. And the rear is sitting pretty good. We get another 150 pounds back there. That'll sit down a little bit lower and tuck up in there a little bit better and get the look we're after. And the front's just a little bit too low. Don't quite have the clearance we need up there, but we can raise that up easily. But all in all, looking good.